Change your ways before your behavior brings more pain to the people closest to you.
Sam! What happened with Grace?
As if you give a damn about my wife. Sorry about my language, Father.
Sam, I need to know. Did you and Grace reconcile?
She changed her mind. She realized she doesn't trust me. What am I gonna do, Father?
Sam, I wish I had the answer you were seeking.
Look, I did everything I could think of. I mean, every time she gets close to forgiving me, something else happens to remind her of my past with Ivy.
The revelation was very painful to her. It cost her a baby. You must be patient.
I'll wait 100 years if I have to.
That's the spirit. I fear an evil presence in this town is trying to separate the couples who have always been united in hope and trust. If you truly love Grace, you must do everything in your power to fight this evil.
I'll do whatever I have to do to save my marriage. I wish everyone would accept that. If you'll excuse me, Father.
God bless you, Sam. I do not need the gift of sight to know where you are looking and what you are thinking.
I can't help it, Father.
You must help it, or those you love will suffer the consequences.
So is it gonna work? I mean, is it gonna open the file?
I don't know yet, but it makes total sense that my mom would have the same password on this computer as the one she does at home. So... something's happening.
What? What's happening?
Nothing yet, but the DNA results are downloading. We're finally gonna find out who your mother and father are.
Honey. Sweetheart. Wake up. What happened? Honey.
Oh, we got a lot in store for you today, Eve. You are our first guest on today's show, Women with Secrets. The not-so-upstanding Dr. Eve Russell, and she's here today because her sordid secret has ruined her daughter's life.
I don't understand.
It's all going to become crystal clear to you, I promise. Okay, but first we have someone who has a few words for you. Your daughter, Whitney Russell.
Oh, my God! Whitney!
How could you do this to me, Mother? Why didn't you tell me that Chad Harris was my brother?
Sorry,
well, it's a little late for that now. I'm pregnant with Chad's baby.
Dr. Russell, is it true? Is it true you're really my mother?
I swear, Chad, I didn't know.
Like, that's supposed to make me feel better? Our lives are screwed up big time because of you. Honey, come on, sweetheart. You're scaring me. Come on, wake up. Somebody help! My wife needs a doctor!
I love you so much.
I love you too. I don't want anything to ever change what we have this very second.
Nothing can. And nothing will. It's gonna stay like this forever.
Forever.
I don't just want you to kill Sheridan. I want you to kill Louise, too. Do whatever it takes. Just make sure both of them die.
Of the one who could sing so sweet, and I would fly on the wings of the bird I knew. my passion for life.
You know what we have is so strong. It's unbreakable. Nothing can ever come between us. And you believe me, don't you?
The amazing thing is that when you say it, I almost do. That's something coming from Alistair Crane's daughter, Julian Crane's sister. I know they'd like nothing more than to break us apart.
Yeah. Look, Sharon, I'm not afraid of your family. And I'm not gonna let their threats stop me from finding out what happened to my father.
You're positive they know?
More than ever. Why else would they have cut the pages out of your mother's diary? Why else would Julian have shredded that file of Martin Fitzgerald?
You know, if Julian and Alistair are responsible for your father's disappearance, then they're capable of doing the same thing to you.
Chad, are you sure you don't want Ethan and me to leave? I mean, this is a big deal for you, and maybe you'd rather be alone with Whitney when you see the names of your parents.
No, stay. Hey, there's no reason why my friends can't share the news with me. Besides, I might need Ethan to scrape me up off the ground after I see what this thing spits out.
Hey, don't worry. Wait, this isn't anything you can't handle.
Hey, man, from your lips to God's ears. I just can't believe after all this time, I'm about to find out the names of my mother and my father. I'm just glad I got you here with me, Whitney.
Me too. Okay, this should be it.
What does all this mean?
I had no idea it was going to be this complicated. I just assumed the names would just show up, you know?
It looks like we're gonna need your mother to translate the results after all.
Oh, damn.
Don't worry, I'm sure she'll be here any second.
Yeah. Guess I waited this long. A couple of minutes won't matter, right?
Miss Russell.
Yeah?
Your father sent me to find you. Your mother's fainted.
Oh my gosh.
Hey, come on, guys. Let's go wait till later. Yeah.
Where the hell is a doctor? Come on, honey. Please, it's me. Wake up.
Honey, we heard you yelling. Is everything all right?
No, everything is not all right. Chad here thinks that Julian is his father.
Julian. No. Oh, it can't be. Julian.
I hope Dr. Russell's okay. Ethan! Teresa!
Mother, we're in a hurry.
It'll only just take a minute.
Well, you're not the only one in the world.
Oh, but your mother's upset. Thank you, Teresa. I just want to know that everything is all right with you.
Yeah. About as all right as a person can be when they've just found out that their whole life has been a lie.
But nothing else is going on. I mean, you're still planning on getting married, aren't you? Oh, of course we are. Well, why?
Yes. Why do you ask?
Well, I know you're going to think I'm just being silly, but I had the most unsettling conversation with Father Lonigan.
About what?
Well, he seems to think that there's an evil presence afoot in Harmony and that it poses a real threat to people I know, people who are in loving relationships. That's horrible.
No offense, I think Father Lonigan is a wonderful priest, but an evil presence? I mean, I don't buy into things like that. Bad things happen to people who do bad things, and they affect the people close to them.
I never meant to hurt you, Ethan.
Yeah, so you've said. Just luckily I have someone in my life now that will never cause me pain. Someone I completely trust.
Teresa, are you gonna tell Ethan that you knew he wasn't a Crane or not?
Whitney, you heard him. He's so down now. Maybe I'll tell him after he comes to grips with everything that's happened.
Look, if you're gonna do it soon, okay? Because secrets fester. And when the truth finally comes out, it's gonna hurt everyone involved. And you don't want this to be one of those secrets.
The last thing I want is to think about anything negative. You know, I've had my fill of you and whoever else knew that I was Sam Bennett's son and kept it from me.
Not Julian.
Why is she saying that? Why is she talking about Julian of all people?
I hate you. I can't stand you.
I'm sorry.
I'm so sorry.
For what? Why does she keep saying that?
Daddy, what happened?
Your coach, you gonna be all right?
Well, it looks like she's coming too.
Oh, thank God, honey. You scared me half to death.
I'm so sorry. I never meant for it to be that way.
Mom, look, you're just still a little spacey, okay? But everything's all right. Everything's just gonna be fine.
I'm in the hospital.
Sweetheart, where else do you think you would be?
What happened to me?
You passed out. You was all shook up over something, then you just passed out. What's gotten you so shaken up, honey?
Sorry it took so long. I was in the ER. What happened?
Oh, I'm fine, Dr. Robbins. You can go back to your patients.
Yeah, from the looks of things, you may be my newest one.
Oh, I'm fine. I just had a low blood sugar attack. Didn't have any lunch today.
You know better than that, Eve.
I know, and I'm going to promise you that I'm going to get something to eat right now.
I'm sorry, doctor. Not until I checked you out.
No, it's not
Thank you.
necessary.
Thank you, doctor. I would be happy if you did.
Come on, Mom. You're always telling us that doctors know best.
Well, it seems like I'm outnumbered.
There's a free exam room right down the hall. Come on. This shouldn't take too long.
It looks like she's gonna be all right.
Yeah, sure she will.
You okay?
Yeah, you know, Sam, the strangest thing happened. When Eve was out cold, she kept saying Julian's name. Now, why the hell would she do that?
If Julian and Alistair could make your father disappear, then they could do the same thing to you. Especially if they feel you're getting too close to the truth. They're ruthless when they feel threatened.
And I'm persistent when I know I'm on the right track. They're not scaring me off no matter how hard they try.
Well, what if they do more than try? And what if they do the same thing to you?
Sure. The word is murder.
No, I haven't given up trying to figure out who tipped the tabloid about my paternity. But just right now, I want to concentrate on happier things. Teresa's and my wedding.
Oh, I'm glad, Ethan. I truly am glad.
Oh, it'll be a brand new start for us.
Oh, I couldn't agree more. Oh, if only I had made the same choice when I was your age, things would have been so different.
Look, Mother, don't you get it? I don't want to know about you or your affair with Sam Bennett.
Like it or not, Ethan, he is your father.
Because you slept with him? Because our blood types match? That's not enough for me to give a damn about him.
Oh, Ethan, please.
Look, I'm sorry, but I'm just trying to tell her the truth. You wanted to know how we were doing? We're fine, all right? Now if you'll excuse us.
I'll catch up. Okay?
I never thought my own son could hate me so much.
No, he doesn't hate you. He's just having a rough time accepting who his real father is.
Oh, if only he would just give Sam a chance.
I know, that's what I tell him too, but give him some time.
Oh, I thank God that you and Ethan are together.
I say the same thing in my prayers every morning. I love him with all of my heart.
Then you'll take care of him forever?
For the rest of my life, if he'll let me.
You know, Mom has never had low blood sugar before.
Yeah, I know. I think it's something much, much more myself.
Now, she must be overworked.
Sam, she's always overworked. I think it's something else.
Were you with her when she fainted?
Yeah, it was completely out of the blue. She was watching some TV program, and I had to say her name several times just to get her attention. And when I did, she looked at me with these panicked eyes and said, "I'm sorry." Then she just collapsed.
What was she watching?
You know, one of those TV shows where they expose your life in front of a whole audience and everything just breaks out in a big fight. You know the kind.
Hey, well, maybe I can find it in here. Oh, here we go. Must have been the Larry Winger show. Today's topic was women with secrets and how they could destroy their families.
Well, there goes that theory. I mean, Eve wouldn't be into that kind of stuff. Well, it had been something else that shook her up.
Yeah. Must have been.
Well, everything looks normal, but I'd like to run a quick blood test before I let you go.
Blood test? For what?
Don't argue with the doctor.
Well, as long as it doesn't take long, I still have rounds to finish.
Don't we all? Look, I want you to rest here till I come back.
Yes, doctor. Oh, God, what am I gonna do? Come in. Oh, Father. I'm so glad you're here.
I heard you fainted. I'm concerned about you, Eve.
That makes two of us, Father.
Tell me what happened.
Oh, you know how I was trying to help Chad find the names of his birth parents.
Yes, I'm sure he appreciates your help.
Well, I'm afraid that he may be the baby that I had with Julian Crane. I'm afraid that I might be his mother.
How is that possible? You told me the child died right after it was born.
Oh, that's what the doctors told me, but I'm starting to wonder now if maybe they didn't lie or make a mistake. Chad is waiting for his DNA test results right now. What if it turns out that he's my son?
There could be many ramifications.
TC has no idea that I was ever involved with Julian. Besides that, Whitney is falling in love with Chad.
Calm down, Eve. You don't know anything for certain yet.
No. Oh, but if I'm right, my past is about to destroy the lives of everyone that I love.
I hope they didn't murder my father. I hope to God he's still somewhere out there. Whatever went down, I know that Julian and Alistair are involved because they've gone to such great lengths to cover it up.
I can't kill my own sister. I would disobey father's orders. Maybe if I talk to Sheridan, I can convince her to drop Louise, and I'll just have to get rid of him. That's it. I'll talk some sense into her. Brother to sister.
As hard as it is for me to believe that Julian and Alistair could kill someone, if they did it once and they could do it again. And I swear, if anything happens to you, I won't stop until I can prove that they're behind it.
Why did you have to say that? You just signed your own death warrant, Sharon.
don't want you worrying about Julian or Alistair.
How can I not? You've thrown down the gauntlet and told them that you won't give up until you find out what they did to your father. They're not going to take that very well. If you think that you can shut me up with kisses and... Oh, you're right.
Of course, Louise and Sheridan are still alive. I couldn't very well shoot them in cold blood without some sort of plan. Yes, Father, I understand the urgency. I'll take care of it. Father's certainly not going to protect me. To protect myself.
May I help you? Mr. Crane.
Yes, I would like an espresso. And, I'm looking for a book.
Title?
I'm afraid I don't have one.
No problem. Author.
Well, I don't have that either. Actually, I'm looking for a mystery, a murder mystery.
We've got dozens, but maybe I'll know it. How was the murder committed?
That's what I'd like to know. And see, the book was recommended to me by a friend, but I wouldn't let him tell me the plot. All I know is that the killer got away with his crime.
You say it's fiction?
Well, now that you mention it, it may be based on a real case.
Well, that's an entirely different kettle of fish. But I know where we can start. We have an excellent anthology of true murders committed during the 20th century. I should warn you, though, it's quite detailed, even grisly. One could even think of it as a how-to manual for committing the perfect crime. You wouldn't want to sell it to the wrong person.
Sounds like just the ticket. I mean, I'm sure I'll find what I'm looking for in there.
I'll get it for you then. I'll be right back, sir.
God, what is taking so long?
Oh, TC, calm down. She's only been gone a few minutes. Gotta give the doctor some time to check her out. Chad, I heard the DNA results were in.
Yeah, that's right. We, was trying to figure out what it all means.
Yeah, we were waiting for my mother to come back and help us interpret the computer when this happened. Look, I'm so sorry, Chad. I know how long you've been waiting to find out the name of your parents.
Hey, don't worry about it. Look, your mom's health is the most important thing right now. Coach, all this waiting's pretty frustrating, ain't it?
Yeah, you got that right. Hey, you, want to take a little walk?
Oh, I don't know.
Sweetheart, go ahead. I'll let you know if there's any news on your mom.
Okay.
Make some couple, huh?
Couple? Sam, they're just friends. Whitney doesn't have any time for a serious guy right now. I mean, her #1 priority is her game.
Look, I know she's committed to tennis, but you could pick a worse first boyfriend for her than Chad.
Yeah, someday. The boy doesn't turn out to be Julian Crane's son.
What are you talking about?
Oh, Chad was talking some craziness about he thinks his father was white. And whoever the chump was, he thinks he's a racist.
Well, I hate to break it to him, but there are a few more white bigots in this town than Julian Crane.
I think he knows that. Still, you can believe anything about Julian. He was unfaithful to his wife.
Yeah. Ivy told me as much.
You know, come to think of it, I did overhear Grace and Eve talk about one of Eve's patients who lost her baby. Turns out the creep who did it was Julian. She got pregnant and he turned his back on her.
Poor woman, man.
What kind of woman would get tangled up with Julian in the first place?
I thought I could keep the past hidden.
Things don't work that way, Eve.
That's what you told me when I first told you that I had a baby out of wedlock with Julian. But I thought that since the baby died, there was no threat that anyone would ever find out.
No secret can be completely buried and gone. And now, especially, if you think there is even the slimmest chance that Chad could be your son, you must tell your family the truth.
But what if it's not true? What if I break TC and Whitney's heart and it turns out Chad isn't my son, then I'll just have hurt everyone for nothing.
What about you, Eve? You are hurting too. This secret has been eating away at you for years, destroying your peace of mind. You must get rid of it, or else it will destroy you and your marriage. Look at what a secret did to Sam and Grace.
I couldn't bear to lose TC.
Then you must look in your heart and do what you know is right. And you must do it now. I fear a great evil is at hand.
Grace keeps saying the same thing.
Yes, she senses it as deeply as I do.
I'm sorry, Father. I don't mean to be skeptical, but I have never thought of evil in the same way that you two talk about it as something tangible and real.
Just because you cannot see it doesn't make it any less potent or dangerous. I know it will be difficult telling TC and your daughters the truth. But trust me, if you do not tell them, it will be much, much worse.
What if you're onto something? I mean, what if Julian is Chad's father?
That would be a cruel twist of fate, Sam. I mean, that kid has had enough bad luck for a lifetime to have that wished upon him.
Oh, I wouldn't wish that on my worst enemy. Hey, just think about it for a second. I mean, if Julian is Chad's father, who could the mother be?
Ivy, what are you doing here?
Looking for Father Lonigan. Are you all right?
Just had a little dizzy spell, but I'm fine. At least I was.
Don't worry, Eve. I won't bother you. I'm used to being treated like the town pariah wherever I go.
Surely you're not surprised after what you've done to Grace.
I wasn't the one who went to the tabloid with the story about Ethan's real father.
Doesn't matter, Ivy, if you'd just been honest with Sam in the first place.
Oh, I'm sorry, Dr. Russell. The lab called regarding the DNA results you requested. They wanted to know if you were able to determine Chad Harris's paternity.
Would you tell them that I haven't had a chance to look through them yet, but I will call them as soon as I do.
Well, no wonder you had a little dizzy spell. You finally realized that I might be right, and that Chad Harris might be the son you had with Julian.
You want to grab a cup of coffee at the cafeteria?
Oh, no. You go ahead. I think I'm just gonna hang around here and wait for Teresa and Ethan to come back from the book cafe. Besides, I want to stick close by just in case there's any news on my mom.
Hey, you ain't getting rid of me that easy. Whitney, she'll be okay.
I just worry about her. You know, she's always so strong for the rest of us. I think she doesn't really take the best care of herself.
I love how tight you are with your mom. Maybe someday me and my mom could be just... Forget it. It's just nothing but dreams.
But they're not dreams anymore, Chad. Just as soon as my mom's feeling better, she's gonna check out your DNA results. And before the end of the night, you're gonna know who your mother and father are.
I didn't know you came here.
Well, it's really none of your business what I do.
Well, I wasn't trying to pry. I know you own the place.
Which is precisely why I'm here. As you well know, I like to make surprise drop-ins on the various family-owned enterprises, see if they're really up to snuff.
I found those books for you, sir. I think this one is exactly what you want.
So, I get you to stop worrying about Julian and Alistair?
He did a lot more than that.
Did.
Trouble is, the happier I feel, the more scared I am it won't last. I'm so afraid that I'll lose you.
Never. There's nothing your brother or father could do to break us apart.
There are a few more books on the subject of murder.
These will be quite enough. I'm not paying you to stand around and gawk, you know. Go.
You know, I don't think I've ever seen you read anything but the financial section of the paper.
What I do with my time is none of your business. I thought I made that clear.
Yeah, very clear.
I want to warn you again about interfering in Crane family affairs. Giving Sheridan your security card to the Crane archives, I'm still contemplating bringing you up on charges for that.
That is not fair, Mr. Crane. That wasn't Ethan's fault. He didn't want to give Sheridan the card. I'm the one who convinced him.
How noble of you, Teresa. But Ethan's the one who gave it to him. Any repercussions resulting from Louise and Sheridan's break-in will forever rest with you.
What repercussions? What are you talking about?
Enough said. Just remember that.
Don't let him get to you, Ethan. He's just blowing hot air.
I don't know about that. I want to go to the cottage, see if Sheridan's all right.
It's my fault Sheridan has to die.
Thank you for hanging out with me while I'm waiting on news on my mother.
Hey, what are you talking about? Your mom means a lot to me, too. Hey, look. If something's worrying you, I want to be right by your side. The same way you've been right by mine.
It's just I'm not really used to this, you know?
What? What's that?
Confiding my fears to someone who isn't family. But the weird thing is, I couldn't imagine being with anyone else but you right now. I don't think I would want to be.
You must be a nervous wreck, Eve. I mean, any moment you could find out that Chad Harris is the son you had with Julian.
How many times do I have to tell you, Ivy, that that's impossible?
Well, it would certainly make you quite the hypocrite, wouldn't it? I mean, you're always accusing me of wreaking havoc with my secret. What would your secret do to all the people in your life?
You know what, Ivy? I am not having this conversation with you.
Too late, Eve. We're already having it. Think about it. The young man that your daughter has finally gotten so close to turns out to be her own...
Shut up! You just shut up!
You know, I for one hate to think what a bombshell like that would do to a young woman's self-esteem, her self-worth.
There is no proof whatsoever that Chad is my son.
Well, not yet. But it certainly seems like proof is close at hand. And I, for one, suspected it from the very beginning, and you always told me I was crazy to think it.
But you just get out.
Oh, what about TC? Well, we all know how he feels about Julian. How do you think he's going to react when he finds out that his perfect wife was the girlfriend of his mortal enemy?
I said get out.
We're more alike than you realize, Eve. You know, we're so together on the outside, and inside we're flawed. We're just damaged because we gave into our desires when we were young. But I at least loved Sam.
I love Julian, too.
You can't be serious. Oh my God, you are serious. What did you ever find to love in that man?
He's changed.
No one can change that much, Eve. Trust me, Julian has always been a loser in an expensive suit. It would serve him right. To lose a son with me, his wife, only to gain a son with you, his forbidden ex-mistress. How ironic.
I have no idea who Chad's mother is if Julian is the father. Obviously, it's a woman of color. But that doesn't narrow it down to much.
And who's to say where the affair took place? I mean, if it happened here in Harmony, they would have kept it quiet. And you know how the people in this town would have talked.
Oh, yeah. A relationship with Julian Crane and a black woman. That would have made headline news everywhere. Not to mention an illegitimate baby. You know, just the pure existence of this child is a ticking time bomb. It's a hell of a secret to keep all these years. Julian, get your hands off my wife.
Why would I think that you would protect your sister when you didn't even protect your own baby boy? Oh, TC.
You lied to me, Eve. It was Julian's baby who died. And I just figured out who the mother was.
Julian. No. No, it can't be. Julian.
Oh, here we go. Must have been the Larry Winger show. Today's topic was women with secrets and how they could destroy their families.
Oh my God. Could Eve be Chad's mother?